Today we are going to talk about my perfect keto macros. Now, of course, everybody's macros are going to be different, but you guys are constantly asking me, what are my macros and what do I eat in a typical day when I am trying to get in all of my macros. My perfect fat content, my perfect carb content, my perfect protein, and my perfect calorie. So if you want to see that, stick around. Okay, hi, my name is Kristi, and if you are new here, I do Dollar Tree hauls and I also do tons of keto related video. Keto has quickly turned into my obsession. We'll say passion. Keto is my passion. I have lost almost 40 pounds. I think I'm like 0.4 away from losing 40 pounds in 4 months on keto. My daughter also does keto and my husband, so it's a family affair for us. If you want to follow me on Instagram so that way you can see updates and before and after pictures, I will have my name listed below in the description box and also down here at the bottom of the screen for you guys. If you'd like to see my daughter Kerrigan, she began an Instagram page for keto teens, and I will also have this one linked down below for you and right in this little general vicinity so you guys can go follow her, see all of her before and after pictures. Oh, let me just throw this out there. Anything that I mention in this video, like a recipe or a product that I use, make sure you check the description box because I may have a discount code available for you, or I will definitely have the video linked so you can check things out. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to walk you through my day on perfect keto macros for my height, weight, and what I plan on accomplishing, which is weight loss. I do want to state this, that halfway through I readjusted my macros. I don't think I bring that up, but I might. But at first I had my height wrong. I remeasured and I am pretty much 5'11", and so I thought I was like 5'10", and sometimes I say I'm 5'9", but apparently I'm closer to 5'11". So when I went in and readjusted all that, my macros were a little different. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you what I eat in a day when I'm trying to achieve perfect keto macros. Okay, I want to start tracking my glucose and my ketones more often, at least a couple times a week. I use the Keto Mojo. I'll have that linked below. I like this one because it's the only monitor that you can get that does both. So let's start with my glucose and see what it is this morning. So my fasting blood sugar is at 81. Okay, so now I'm going to check my ketones for this morning and see if I'm in ketosis. Says I'm right there at it, so I am burning ketones. Okay, it's early, so this morning I'm just sitting outside enjoying the weather. Check out Mira over here sitting on this perch. I don't think you guys can see her that good. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you what my macros are for a day. I've decided to go back to tracking my macros because I'm not doing that well. I'm not dropping the weight. So as you can see, this morning is just a bulletproof coffee. I am not much of a breakfast eater. Okay, let's take a look at Carb Manager real quick. I've already punched in, this is going to be my breakfast, which was basically a bulletproof coffee. I punched in my perfect keto collagen, my tablespoon of butter, and my coffee. This gives me my macros. It goes ahead and plugs in everything for me so I don't have to worry about it. So just for having my coffee, that was 182 calories. You can do your bulletproof coffee however you like, but that's the way I like mine. I feel like the collagen sweetens it up enough that I don't need anything else. And I got in 10 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat with the butter, and 0 net carbs so far. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. So here is lunch. What I did was I cut up some zucchini and I fried that in olive oil. I also made me a cheese omelet, again, made with olive oil. I'm trying to get in my healthy fats. So this is just 1 egg and 2 ounces of mild cheddar cheese. I'll show you what this looks like on Carb Manager so we can see what my macros are looking like for the day. That reminds me, I did add the pink salt, the pink Himalayan salt to all of this. That way to help me get in some of my electrolytes. And I'm getting in another 20 some ounces of fluid for the day, which is just water. So here's what lunch looked like. I had 1 teaspoon in the egg omelet that I made and 1 teaspoon in the zucchini that I fried up. So I had a cup of that. It was cooked zucchini and the omelet with the cheese. So you can see that my carbs are coming from my zucchini. That's the plan for the day. I want to be able to get all my carbs from veggies and maybe some fruits. So here's what my macros look like for the day so far. I'm at 578 calories. I'm at 30 grams of protein. I am at 48 grams of fat and 3 net carbs so far. And I'm wanting to stay under 20, hopefully under 15, but we'll see how that goes. I wanted to show you what everything looked like. It has cleared up to be an amazing day. I try to come out here several times during the day onto the screened-in porch and let Quincy get some fresh air. It's about 1 o'clock, and of course Mira's laying over here chilling out. She usually lays in the sun somewhere, but he's on my lap. But I wanted to talk about this. Oh my gosh, I see Nicole talk about the Bang energy drinks all the time. I don't do energy drinks and I don't do caffeine or anything like that because for me they're a migraine trigger. But this video is being filmed before Chris leaves and he does energy drinks and caffeine all the time. He poured all of this one into his Yeti. So there's only about 1/4 of this left in here because I told him I wanted to taste it. I have like no energy ever since I've been going through everything with Quincy and all the stress that's going on. I have just been tired and wore out all the time. So I told him I wanted to try this one. This one is the Cotton Candy Bang Potent Brain and Body Fuel. 0 calories. Let's turn it around. You probably can't see all this, but I'll read it. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 40 milligrams of sodium. 1 can is 16 ounces, and it is a serving. 0 protein, 0 sugar, 0 fiber, 0 carbs, and 85 milligrams of potassium. It does use, I believe I went through here to look, and it does use sorbitol as its main sweetener of choice in this. I did watch the Keto Connect video where they did all the artificial sweeteners to see what impacts your blood sugar, and it did not impact their blood sugar in the least. So I think that this one is lazy keto approved in my opinion, sorbitol. So the Bang energy drinks. Will I purchase these again? I don't know. We'll have to see if they trigger any of my migraines. I'm going to drink 1/4 of this one. It tastes amazing. It's cotton candy. I'm going to see if it gives me any energy because goodness knows I need it. So I've spent the day doing quite a bit of research and I realized that my calories are a little low. I had my deficit for the days at like 40% of a deficit, and it suggests not going below 35. So I readjusted my macros. It did take my calorie count up to almost 1,300 a day. And what this is going to do for me, hopefully, is help me lose approximately about 6 pounds a month. And I would be happy with that because at this point, I only want to lose, like I said, about 10 more pounds. So now, after adjusting my macros on Carb Manager, it puts me at about 1,300 calories a day. 77 grams of protein, 96 grams of fat. And again, I went in and just put 20 net carbs because that's where I want that to be for me. And if that doesn't start working, then what I'm going to do is go in and lower my carbs, or I may go to total carbs instead of net carbs. I'm just getting really frustrated with some things that are going on with keto right now. And I know it's all me because lately I've had no self-control. So hopefully trying this is going to work. Are you sleepy, buddy? Are you sleepy? Okay, tonight's dinner is going to be all natural turkey burgers. There are 4 patties in here, and the only ingredients in this is turkey sea salt and rosemary extract. This is a very lean meal, so I'm gonna have to add some fats to it. But I'm excited to try these because I think they were only like $2.99. Okay, I broke down and bought this little tiny dash waffle maker so that we can make little individual like bread waffles. I saw a recipe on My Keto's Instagram, and it just takes 1 egg, 2 tablespoons mayo, half a cup of pork rind crumbs, and a half a cup of cheese. This one calls for mozzarella. And I'm going to be making these to go with our turkey burgers and then a salad with those. So I'll show you what they look like. Okay, from that little recipe, it made 4 of these little waffle looking things, and I'm going to add that to our plate for dinner. Here's what the dinner plates look like. We decided to not go with buns, so it's just the turkey burgers, broccoli, cucumber, and of course we're going to add a tablespoon of butter to everything. And each plate will have 1 of the little waffles. And Kerrigan put some of the G. Hughes barbecue sauce over hers. Okay, let me just take a second to review this little tiny waffle maker. This one is, again, by Dash. I ordered it off Amazon. I'll have it linked below for you guys. If not, it's only $7.99. And these things are hugely popular right now. Let me just say this. There is a love-hate relationship here. I love that I'm going to be able to make like my breads in here. We can have like breads in the morning. Like waffle breads, have chicken and waffles, tons of things. I have a waffle recipe that's absolutely amazing, and this way I can just make tiny ones at this time instead of big ones. But the hate part is going to come from the fact that this thing is a beast to try to clean. A beast. Okay, so let me show you what dinner looked like. So for the broccoli, that was 2 carbs. The butter gave me my fats. The burger was lean, no carbs, and 128 calories because I didn't eat the whole thing. And the cheese pork rind waffle that I made had the most of everything, 310 calories and 2 carbs in that. Definitely a lazy keto, not a tracking keto kind of item to eat. Here is what I am at for the day. So far I'm at 7 net carbs, 90 grams of fat, 74 protein, and 1,118 calories. So I'm pretty close to being ended for the end of the day. It's after 6 o'clock now. So what I'll probably do for dessert, because I have to have something sweet, is probably eat a smart cake tonight. Let me also discuss the fact that, like I said, it's after 6:30 and I'm just now starting my 3rd turbus of water, which means I've only had about 50 ounces of water today. I am just having a horrible time getting my fluids and liquids in. If you guys have any tips on what to do or how you guys get them in, especially before bedtime, let me know. I used to have no issues, but ever since the Dominican Republic, like 3 weeks ago, I just cannot get everything in. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. On a positive note, I was able to get my vitamins in today because I said I was going to start setting an alarm, and I did that. When the alarm went off, I took my vitamins. Are you itchy? Are you itchy? Huh? So I got my multivitamin in, my electrolytes in. I took a biotin. I don't take one of those every day because they cause me to break out though. Okay, it is. Let me look. 7:54. Look at all this. Seriously. all these goodies in here. Tonight, where I'm trying to stay within a perfect macro range, and I'm really close already. Tonight's dessert is going to be a smart cake, and there's 2 cakes in here. Just one cake is 38 calories, 0 sugars, and I'm pretty sure 0 net carbs. So let me do this. 0 net carbs. So this is what dessert's going to be tonight. I'm going to eat one of these, and then we'll go over my macros really quickly. And I'll tell you that I only got in 60 ounces of water so far, and I think I'm getting ready to stop because, like I said, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, let's go over my near perfect macros for the day. I ended up, if we go down here, I'll show you, having another snack, and it was one of the keto fat bombs by Slim Fast. It was the peanut butter flavored, and those are 1 net carb and 90 calories. And then my other snack was the chocolate smart cake. I changed my mind last minute and I ate a chocolate. I think I was going to eat a raspberry or a lemon. I'm not sure. Okay, so here is everything that I had for the day. And it brought my macros to 8 net carbs. I had 29 total carbs. I had 102 grams of fat, and I wanted to stay as close to 96 as possible. I also had 79 grams of protein, wanted to stay as close to 77 as possible. And my calories for the day were 1246. This is not a sponsored video. Carb Manager gives me nothing. I just like it because it's a free app I can put on here. You can upgrade to the premium if you want, and it has lots of extra features. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have been meaning to record this for months now, but I just hadn't had a chance until recently. Many of you may know I have a Yorkie who has been sick, and so I have basically been housebound for weeks with him. I think I've left the house once without him, and then I got him a babysitter. Seriously. So I went ahead and recorded it for you. Tell me down below if you think this is helpful, and if you have suggestions for any other videos, go ahead and comment. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.